Welcome back, or welcome to Warframe Noobs Guide. So, last video, we went over basically where to find everything in your ship, because there's just, when you're in your ship, if you never played the game before, it's very difficult to actually find anything, considering that there's no HUD, it doesn't really tell you where to go. So, that's what last video was about, and I was going to put this part in that as well and just make it a longer video, but I decided to just make this its own since it's going to be pretty short. But basically, if you have not played Warframe that much, or you just haven't played it before, that's mainly what the series is targeting, people like that. You might have noticed that like the way that people play missions when you're playing multiplayer is they tend to speedrun the majority of everything, so you're just like running through places really fast and just getting places, and a lot of people don't know the controls of like how to move like pretty decently fast. Like, I don't even think that I can move as fast as some people do, and I've been playing this game for nearly about 1,000 hours now, so but I will give you like the basic controls of like how to bullet jump forward basically, which is this, and just how to do certain movements that a new player wouldn't know right away. So first off, we'll start with something simple like wall jumping. If you did not know, you can just walk up to a wall and just keep jumping up it. So that's something that you might not have known, but you can do that. You can also jump up and then look at the wall. Oop, I Don goof there, but we'll do it on this one. You can jump, and then you can look through your sights or whatever. Like, you can zoom in on your gun, which is right click if you're doing the mouse. I think it's LT if you're using a controller, and you'll just hang on to the wall. And then also, whenever you're just in midair, you can also look through your sights and you'll glide. It's another little thing that you can do. So to crouch on the keyboard, you want to press Control. If you're using a mouse with one of those extra keys on the side, like I have a mouse that has 2 extra keys on the left side of it, so I just remapped Control to one of those keys so I can crouch by using my mouse now instead of using Control, because it's at the bottom of the keyboard. And I think crouch for the controller is actually LB. The whole point of this is when you want to bullet jump forward, which is I think the fastest way to actually get around places is bullet jumping. You crouch first, and then wherever you look, wherever you're basically looking, so like if you want to jump up, you just crouch and then look up and jump. If you want to do it forward, you do it forward, obviously. So, and what people do mainly is they use this to get around faster, but you can do this while you're walking too. So if you're walking and you press the crouch button, you actually slide, and then you can also turn that slide into a bullet jump. So this is probably the fastest way to get around. You slide, jump, double jump, slide. At least that's how I get around a lot. So basically you're walking, slide, bullet jump, jump again, slide, bullet jump, jump again, slide. So that's how I get around when it's like a fairly straightforward map. If there's a lot of open areas, then you can also slide, double jump, and then you can, here, I'll just show it really quick. So slide, jump, double jump, and then you can roll forward as well, just to get a little extra momentum. So, and then turn that roll into a slide. Basically, that's basically all the controls really, is just doing this and doing this. That's how I usually get around the map pretty fast. But you can also do stuff like this, glide, turn that into a bullet jump, turn that into a bullet jump, and then, you know, just go from wall to wall basically. You can even roll backwards. So I don't know what the roll button is on the on the controller. I think you might just tap LB to roll. I could be wrong, but on keyboard it's just you press shift and you can just roll forward. That's another way. Like I was saying earlier, if you slide, double jump, and then roll, it's also another little thing you can do. It's really the same way for when you're using your arc. I guess I could go into an arc mission, an Arcwing mission, and show you, but it's essentially the same way. Control just gives you a little bit of extra boost. Hitting down, I think spacebar on controller actually puts you into overdrive when you're in your Arcwing, and I think shift just gives you an extra boost too. Oh yeah, you can actually hold shift and sprint, but this doesn't really like. It's way slower than actually just bullet jumping forward like this. But that's really all I can think of. If I missed something, if anyone that's like, I guess, a more advanced player, I mean, there's not really much to the movement. This is just for people that didn't know how to get around the map faster. But if I did miss something and someone noticed that I did, feel free to mention it in the comments. Other than that, this is just really to help out anyone that didn't really know any of that. So that's basically that, and I will see you guys in the next one.